For decades, employment followed a predictable rhythm, 5 days a week, 9 to 5, until retirement. Today, traditional working patterns are no longer the standard. This shift was driven by the decline of primary industries. Heavy manufacturing and shipbuilding, sectors that once employed thousands in the UK, have largely moved overseas. As heavy industry faded, the service sector grew to take its place. Tourism and call centers created a surge in new roles, but these positions are often temporary, part-time, or seasonal. Demographic changes have also played a major role. More women have entered the workforce than ever before, creating a high demand for schedules that can adapt to childbearing and family commitments. These changes create a specific pressure point. Employees now expect a better work-life balance, while businesses still need to ensure they have enough staff on hand to remain operational. To bridge this gap, organizations have had to move away from the job-for-life model, developing a variety of new working practices to stay competitive. Modern employment now exists on a spectrum of different time commitments, rather than a single full-time standard. Part-time work and variable hours allow employees to adjust their schedules from week to week, providing the flexibility to handle personal errands or medical appointments. Businesses also utilize temporary work, employing staff on fixed-term or casual contracts. This allows them to handle busy seasons without committing to long-term salaries. Self-employment has also increased significantly. For many, it provided a route back into the workforce following the last recession and continues to be a source of new jobs. Technology has enabled teleworking, where employees use digital tools to work while traveling or on the go, staying connected to the office from anywhere. For those based at home, hot desking allows them to book a physical workstation in the office only on the specific days they need to be there in person. While these practices offer employees the adaptability they want, they also make the task of managing a business much more complex. When every employee works different hours, simple tasks like scheduling a meeting or handling a surge in customers become difficult to coordinate. FlexiTime solves this by offering a compromise. Staff can choose their own start and finish times, but they are required to be present during core time, the busiest part of the working day. This structural change has led theorists like Charles Handy to argue that modern companies now rely on three distinct types of workforces. The first here is the core workforce. These are the managers and technicians essential to the business's expertise. They receive permanent contracts and higher pay to ensure they stay with the company. Next is the flexible labor force. These are part-time or temporary workers used to help out during busy periods. They are less expensive and are only employed when there is a clear demand for their services. Finally, there are contractors. These are external businesses that handle non-core tasks like cleaning or IT consulting, saving the company the cost of pensions and holiday pay. Success in the modern market often depends on how well an organization balances these three groups. This flexible model has become the new standard, but it brings specific challenges for both employers and their staff. Employees generally report higher motivation when they can balance work with their social lives. At the same time, companies save money on rent by reducing the amount of office space they need. However, there are significant drawbacks. Constant recruitment and induction training for temporary staff places a heavy, expensive burden on the HR department. High staff turnover can also hurt the business. Without continuity, it's harder to ensure customers deal with the same person, which can lead to a poorer experience and lost market share. Navigating the modern workplace requires understanding these different layers of employment.